And our battle in Brazil begins when the 5 red lights go out. The Sao Paulo Grand Prix is underway and we're racing down to turn number 1. Antonelli does not get the launch off the line, but Lando Norris felt the need to go to the inside line. He chops across. It's very, very close between Hadjar and Piastri, and Hadjar backed out of it there significantly, knowing that he was racing a championship contender. Liam Lawson has got up to 6th position. Antonelli's weaving to try and get temperature in the tyres. Still, Hadjar puts the pressure on Oscar Piastri, but he's maintained 4th position. Norris, Antonelli, Leclerc and Piastri, the top 4. That's George Russell trying to go side by side with Pierre Gasly, who pinched the position off him, and Russell's back up to P7.
But he's lost a place to Liam Lawson, who's come through. So both Racing Bulls went on the offence from the start. Alonso's running wide, will rejoin there, but also trying to scrap for a place in the top 10. Brave from Piastri on that first lap. Hadjar's got nothing to lose. He's on a soft tyre. They went wheel to wheel, and turning it in for the right-hander at turn 2 just felt like a risky move, but he left the space and is rewarded with 4th position still.
Oh, the home favourites in the barrier. We had a mixed-up grid. We got a safety car.
There's Lewis Hamilton with loads of damage in the background. So Hamilton has tripped over someone.
Oh, and that is such a shame for Gabriel Bortoleto. That's the closest a barrier is really at any part of the infield section. And then in the end, the contact with the Aston Martin.
Stroll pushed me out. Yeah, he just turned if I was not there.
Whoa, that's big speed. 15th and final turn of the racetrack. Hamilton trying to pull out of the slipstream and get past the Alpine. This is what it looked like on board. Colapinto is the car ahead. Oliver Behrman getting to the inside of Pierre Gasly. Behrman hoping for more yesterday. Still equaled his personal best in Formula 1 qualifying. And here he goes, but I don't think there's going to be much breathing room down to turn number 1. Charles Leclerc's got to run. Oscar Piastri's got to run. 3 wide into turn number 1. How brave is Piastri feeling? He hits Antonelli, who hits Charles Leclerc, and Piastri will be up to 2nd position. But that's a dramatic moment, and there's no tyre on the Ferrari for Charles Leclerc. Piastri went all in, and contact with the top 2 as they plummet down the hill. It's Norris and Piastri, the top 2 in the race.
Antonelli holds on ahead of Hadjar, so the Racing Bulls move on even more. Has he got damage? Hadjar applying pressure, Lawson applying pressure too. Oh, it was a brave move from Piastri again. I think he had to go for it there. He had such a good run on the safety car restart. So it's a bad restart from Antonelli. That allows Leclerc, but Leclerc has to back off because he's going to clear Antonelli before the start-finish line. Piastri's down the inside. It's obviously unlucky there for Leclerc. It's a tangle between Antonelli and Piastri. Piastri is there on the inside. He locks up in the end because he realises Antonelli's going to come across and he doesn't want to tangle.
Oscar Piastri has been given a 10-second time penalty. This is Yuki Tsunoda. Oh, with the incident, and then he's going to tag round Stroll. It's a 10-second time penalty for Yuki Tsunoda for causing a collision. Verstappen has come into the pit lane, and he has changed to the medium tyre.
So we think we picked up a front right puncture, Max, and that was the reason for the box.
The virtual safety car is ending. It can be withdrawn at any moment. It's not the start-finish line for this, and the 2 contenders for the title are separated by hardly anything down to turn number 1. Lando Norris having to check his mirrors because Oscar Piastri will just continue the aggressive form. He's got no choice now. DRS is enabled. There are a crucial couple of laps coming your way.
Russell's just cleared Lawson. That's what's happened on that restart. So Lawson dropped back. Russell's got more grip and more speed, and he'll get DRS again.
And this time, he's got an inside line which is dry, in sharp contrast to yesterday. Through goes George Russell to 4th position.
Verstappen on Hamilton.
This is the battle for 15th position, but Hamilton's looking for moves. That's a late-breaking move from Oliver Behrman to take P6. And if we wait back, we'll see Max Verstappen doing the same thing. 15th position for Max Verstappen. He gets past Hamilton, who's got damage on the car. Another position about to be gained by Max Verstappen. Oliver Behrman has come into the pits. Carlos Sainz has come into the pits, and it now means that Max Verstappen takes his place back in the points. The reason that they built this racetrack at this part of the world is because the ground shifts all the time. Another position shifts for Max Verstappen, who's gone from the pit lane to 5th as to the inside. At turn 1 goes Nico Hülkenberg. He goes past Fernando Alonso.
Nico Hülkenberg here for a braking down into one.
That was defensive from Alexander Albon. Oh, it's tight between the two of them, but Hülkenberg gets by and takes P6. Both drivers yet to stop. Another great move at the first turn. This will be agony for Oscar Piastri, and then it is going to be such an important stop for McLaren, an exit of the pit lane. Max Verstappen takes the position on track. The driver who started from the pit lane goes past the man who started P4 on the grid. Oh, is there going to be a gap? Always epic when we cut to it late. Oliver Behrman getting to the apex, got to leave a width for a car. Behrman trying to get past Hülkenberg. Hülkenberg, who's been on these soft tyres for 12 laps. Behrman on the more durable medium, and it's fresher. Now can he go around the outside as we go to turn 4? Behrman's run continues, there was room. And Behrman gets by, he's up to P7. And Verstappen, having held the lead from starting in the pit lane, hands it back to Lando Norris. Lando Norris takes back the lead, 2.5 seconds. Antonelli up to second. Where does Verstappen come out?
It's been a fairly vulnerable tyre this match, so yeah, do your best.
I will not take the lose.
And Oscar Piastri is P6.
This weekend looked really promising at the start. He was back to a good pace in practice.
Going for the dive bomb move on Liam Lawson. Those two made contact 1 year ago. No problem this time. 36 lap old medium tyres belong to Liam Lawson. That's why there's no contest for Oliver Behrman to get by. The driver who started from the pit lane, who is currently in P4 with a DRS open, heading to 200 miles an hour with Russell hugging the inside line, and Max Verstappen getting by from the pit lane to the podium. It's inspired stuff at Interlagos once again for Max Verstappen. Fastest in practice, sprint pole, sprint victory, Grand Prix pole, and the Grand Prix win. Lando Norris wins the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Kimi Antonelli in the final meters, but Max Verstappen is charging up behind. It's the final meters of the Grand Prix, and it's Kimi Antonelli who hangs on by 0.3 of a second.
Amazing job, mate. Amazing job. Whole weekend on it.
Yeah, well done. Nice race, well executed. Good job all weekend. Not quite a big enough gap for my liking though, so definitely some things to look at. Let's keep it going. Thanks, guys.
Many were praising Mexico City as his finest drive, and he acknowledges the team with another weekend to be so pleased with. The message on the radio, though, conveyed that he knows it is not yet done. His supporters in the crowd euphoric with that one. And this was the Grand Prix last year, where he knew his title chances were over, have been enhanced 1 year on.